Melania Trump was the most fashion-forward, indeed glamorous first lady we have seen since Jackie Kennedy.
But how would a woman seemingly more comfortable on the pages of magazines and in photo shoots find her place in the people's house?
She had the least preparation of any first lady in our history, with the possible exception of Martha Washington.
Thank you. She was really on the outside. She was a former fashion model married to a billionaire businessman.
Other first ladies have been governors' wives, senators' wives, generals' wives. They've had years to prepare. This all came like a tornado at her.
The job of First Lady comes with no specific duties, each defining her role in a unique and personal way.
And that's what lets me know.
ABC News granted rare access inside Mrs. Trump's command center. Unlike her predecessors, it's a lean team.
I have a team of 12, and they're very professional and very neat team. I also oversee almost 100 people in the residence and working closely with White House Historical Association to restoring the People's House.
Every event in the White House, she oversees. The state dinner, she took great care in everything from the menu to the flowers, Easter egg roll, many of the holiday events at the White House.
She's maintained a lower profile than other recent First Ladies. So far, she's hosted a single state dinner, but her staff insist she's engaged more than it may appear.
The First Lady is expected by tradition to be out there, to have a set list of causes.
For Melania Trump, that cause is Be Best.
I'm very excited to announce Be Best, an awareness campaign dedicated to the most valuable and fragile among us, our children.
People like to get a sense that their First Lady is a leader of our values in some ways.
This is why Be Best chooses to focus on the importance of teaching our next generation how to conduct themselves safely and in a positive manner in an online setting.
And the irony is lost on no one. Here she is championing this anti-cyberbullying initiative. And she is the wife of perhaps one of the most well-known cyberbullies on the planet.
Online and in person, the president can be ruthless.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember. Wacky Jackie is campaigning with Pocahontas. You believe this? A seriously low IQ person.
I've seen your speeches about Be Best. You make it a point to say adults have to set the example when it comes to Be Best and it comes to social media. Is it tough when your husband goes on Twitter, and he's also been known to name call and be so aggressive and to bully other people?
I don't agree always what he posts, but his action is his action, and I tell him that. I know I will be hit with criticism to talking about cyberbullying, but it will not stop me to do what is right.
Did he tell you he didn't want you to do cyberbullying?
He didn't say not to do it. He understands that he's very tough on Twitter, but he understands that I want to help next generation and the children.
Melania Trump says she knows firsthand what it's like to be targeted.
What happened to you personally that you thought you wanted to tackle this issue?
I could say I'm the most bullied person on the world.
You think you're the most bullied person in the world?
One of them, if you really see what people are saying about me. And sometimes, you know, people would not say to you face to face, but they're hiding behind the keyboards, and that's the danger. That's why I'm involved and focused in social media for the next generation, because not everybody has a thick skin and they cannot handle it. And we have a big problem in the United States and across the world.
Critics say the Be Best initiative amounts to little more than a slogan. But last week, she took that message global.
We are happy today, we are happy today.
Touring the continent, the First Lady visits children fighting the heat and poverty at a school in Malawi. She delivered textbooks and soccer balls, but eclipsing some of the goodwill of her trip was this.
And I guess there was some controversy brewing about her outfit.
The pith helmet drew the most criticism for being tone deaf.
Apparently, this helmet is considered to be a symbol of colonialism and the exploitation of African people, which is probably something someone should have mentioned to her before they put it on her head.
For the most part, she chooses her own clothes. She wore a safari hat on a safari.
Then, in Egypt, the First Lady turned one of the wonders of the world into her own personal runway.
It was like she was posing for a Hollywood movie. There's style and there's costume, and it looked like she was wearing costumes.
Posing for photos? No problem. But when she's asked about those outfits, that is apparently off limits.
Talk about your outfit today and yesterday. There's been some discussion about your hat yesterday.
You know what? I want to talk about my trip, and I wish people would focus on what I do, not what I wear.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.